pulled the keys out quickly and now the engine won't restart, so I'm going to try jump start it again. I've just sat on this boat, I've got no real idea how we're going to get there. I'm hoping the 4 of us will make it. Makes you realise just how big this city is. Ça va, notre roue?
Yeah,
Azrama? Bah. Good morning. Today is the day where we clean this van. Look at the state of it. Unbelievable. That's about 10 days of it being sat there under these trees. Ah! Throw caca, no? There it is, in much better condition. But I've actually just bumped into a Spanish friend who lives here, and he says he wants to take me to the Ile De Ngor, which is a small island off the north of Dakar. So we've had a change of plans, but stick around because we're going to leave the van here and we're going to join him and go see what is meant to be one of the most beautiful islands in Senegal. Oh. Venga.
Vamos. Vamos a la fiesta.
A la fiesta, güey. El nombre de la plaza?
Monaco.
Monaco. Hotel Monaco. Ah, very nice. Très bon. Très bonita. Oh, it's very nice. I guess this is how the other half live in the Senegal. It's not like where I've been. Beautiful. Qué bonita, ¿no? Qué bonita.
Es buena.
Hey. We've made to Ngor beach. I think we're going to take a boat from here to the island, which is, I'm not sure how far away, but lovely. I don't know why it takes me so long to get to this part of Senegal. It's beautiful. Like a tropical island, look. Bonsoir. Ça va bien. Ah, pas mal. Ah, very good. Walaikum salam. Ça va? No, tu Drew. Drew. Ça va bien, oui, oui. I've just sat on this boat, I've got no real idea how we're going to get there. I'm hoping the 4 of us will make it. Beautiful day. Let's go to the Ile De Ngor. I mean, the water is so clean. It's only a short journey of about 3 minutes to get from there to there. Lovely, lovely stuff. It's definitely not like anywhere else I've been in Senegal so far. It's so peaceful, it's such a relaxed place. There's loads of people surfing here, loads of little beaches. It's a very small island, but it's very touristic, but it's very, very nice, very luxurious, and not like the places we visited in the last episode. Ay, 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 ay. Très bonita, ¿no?
¿Eh?
Très bonita.
Es bonito, ¿eh?
Hey.
Es bueno.
Qué bueno. It's like being in Mauritania with all of the tires. We are heading in the direction of the second beach. Vamos a la playa, segunda. The sun is setting, so we are running out of time to get off the island, so we're going to pick back up when we get back to the van or tomorrow. But I will be coming back to Ile De Ngor. I'm going to make a plan in the next few weeks, so stay tuned for that. But for now, yes, I need to get the van, I need to move it towards these beaches because it's too lovely not to see here. Tú este capitán. Okay. Okay, we are finally leaving the Cirque du Wild camping site in the south of Dakar and heading towards the north to go towards the beaches, because the beaches I saw yesterday was so lovely. I just want to go and spend some time there. But I'm a little bit nervous because I've not driven in a while. The roads here are absolutely mental, so we've got about a 48-minute drive, so come with me as we try to survive our way through industrial Dakar and make our way to the beaches. I think you struggle to do yourself too much damage because there's just traffic everywhere, so I guess when we're not moving we can't really do too much or cause too many problems. One must have patience in this country. We have not moved in about 4 songs, so I don't know, 15 minutes. And cars are just like sneaking up on either side. So I don't actually know what's going on in front of me. Probably get a better angle with this. Just people waiting. Okay, so we've made it onto the highway, which I think should make things a bit easier. But I'm convinced that when I left the UK I was a terrible driver, but now I'm a bit of a pro, to be honest. I've really improved, which most of my friends won't believe, but I've made it this far, so we're looking good. We're looking very good. We finally made it onto the highway, so I think we've probably got about 30 minutes on this road, so I think this is about as exciting as it gets. So it'll be nice to have a bit of a run at the road as opposed to just stopping and starting crawling through traffic. Where I've been wanting to go is a surf school down here, but as I pulled up, I pulled the keys out quickly and now the engine won't restart, so I'm going to try jump start it again. If it starts, I think the problem is something to do with when I pull out the keys too fast, it like trips the battery. So let's just see if it starts now. Nope. Ah, well, not a clue. Not a clue. I mean, what a ridiculous place to break down. No one's tried to get back up yet, but we will soon see. I don't know what to do. As you can see, I'm still here 2 hours later. There was a point where there was about 5 guys looking at the engine, checking out the starter motor, checking out the battery, and they all said everything's fine, there's a problem with the electricity. So I've spoken to a friend called Zachary, who is apparently going to be coming here. He told me he's an electrician a couple of weeks ago when I first met him, so he's on the way, he's in a taxi, so hopefully we can get this back on the road, because the place I want to be, the surf camp, is literally just over there. I took the wrong turning, of course, so if I'd have only gone this way maybe I'd have made it, but the guy at the surf camp's lovely, so hopefully we can get this van fixed and we can move it over there and then we can chill out for the next week or so. But that is basically where we're at. It's about 6 PM, so hopefully it gets here before it's dark and then we can see what happens. I mean, it's a good job that this road isn't busy. So I've done it again. I've tried to drive down a footpath, which only those of you who've been watching from the very beginning will remember, but this would have been my second time trying to get down a path that doesn't actually exist. But every colour's a silver lining, because no one's tried to come down here yet and has been upset that they can't, because I'm not going anywhere for a while, I don't think. I was actually worried about where I was going to stay tonight, so I might just stay here, which is nice. I got a view of the ocean and it's free, so who's the real winner? Oh, very good. New battery. Very good. Zachary's arrived with the reinforcement, so we're looking very good. He's got a new battery, he's brought a friend, so it's a great stroke of luck that I met him in the first place, to be honest. I'm going to do what I always do in these situations and stay out of it. The boys are still fixing the van, so I'm going to take a little look around the area. I'll let the men be the men while I go explore, but I've just seen this little I guess a bay, and it's lovely. There's a young man sat here looking out at the sea, the sun is setting. But I think it's probably a bit dangerous for me to surf here. Look at all the rocks. I'll die. I also didn't realise how stupid these glasses looked until I watched the video back the other day, but yeah, that's all I've got. The boys look like they've put the starter motor back in, which is, I think, was the original problem. So the Adventures of Lario, who comments quite a lot and has mentioned this, I should have listened to you. I should have listened to you because that was the problem, but I hope we're almost fixed. The moment of truth. Très bon, merci. Que está bien, très bien.
¿Contento?
Yeah, perfecto, merci.
¿Contento?
Contento, muy contento. Okay, the job is done, c'est bon, c'est bon. The job is done. So Zachary's invited me back to his house for some dinner, so that is the plan. Andre? So yeah, we'll pick up later. Here we go, Kevin's estate. Está bien. Hello. Grande. Salam alaikum, no tutu.
Yeah.
Ça va, no tutu.
Yeah.
Azrama. Ba. Drew. No tutu. No. Tua, Andrew. Andrew, oui. Tuas? Tu know? Ruaka. Nice name. Un grande nome. Enchanté. No, pas moi, no. Enchanté. Okay, so I spent the rest of that evening at Zachary's in his house, and it was a really nice experience. And his family just completely welcomed me in, but then it was late, so I messaged a friend, you know, that went to the island with me earlier. He said, come stay at my house and use my shower and have my spare room. So this is where I am. And it's very nice to have a little bit of luxury, but I think it's time that we get in the van and we head to the other side of the city. So I am outside its most important monument, the Renaissance, the statue, built in 2008, 50 years after the independence, or they gained independence from France. It's a beautiful building. Look, I'll show you. We're going to hopefully get to the top of it. There's about 200 stairs, and it marks not only the independence but the beginning of a new future for Africa, where they are rising from, I guess, the ashes of colonization and starting again and looking forward. Ew, bonjour, ça va? Ça va bien?
Ça va?
Hey, no tudo.
I'm a
How are you? All good? Merci.
Fine.
Respect. See, safe.
Merci, hein?
Yeah. No idea why that's happened. That has not happened to me once since I've been in West Africa. It happened quite a lot in India when I was by the monuments, but no one's wanted to take a picture with me, so I'm not sure what that means. But anyway, here it is, the statue. It's beautiful, I think. You've got a strong image of the man rising from the rock, from the earth, with his goddess-like woman, and he's carrying his baby on his shoulder. It's a really powerful image. I have not been, no, I drove here from England. From England, yes. Yeah, a long drive. Yeah. Ça va bien?
Where is our staff here? Our staff.
I don't know, this is...
So we are champion?
Yes,
You know?
champion under 19s, champions under 21s, champions, the best football team in Africa, no?
Okay.
This is, they sold me this t-shirt.
So you miss our star?
I want the star.
Yes, our star.
I think they should have the star. But I buy in Senegal. They give me without the star.
Okay.
You can see all the different statues donated by different countries. You see Egypt, South Africa, Mali, Kenya. It's incredible. You can see that it's definitely a monument to the whole of Africa, not just Senegal. Thank you. We have made it to the top. We're inside the head of the man. You can just see the baby up here. A full 360 view of the city. also see the other side. You can see, you just see, I'm not quite tall enough, but you can just see the woman here. Makes you realise just how big this city is. Okay, the first stop on our tour is complete of the Monument de Renaissance, the largest statue in Africa. And one thing I did learn was that it was commissioned by the Senegalese government and signed off so that the North Koreans got the contract for it and they came over and built it, which I'm not really sure why that happened or what sort of political strengthening that was for, but I know that there was a big backlash because a lot of people said, well, if we're building this statue to look forward into the future of Africa, why are we employing people from the other side of the world to come build it? So, and the fact that it also cost £17 million. So when you are in a country with quite immense poverty and you're putting statues up for that price, then you can see why some people thought that it wasn't a good idea, but you cannot detract from the fact that it's really impressive. I also learned a little bit more about the symbolism. Of course, the woman has kept one hand towards Africa, maintaining to not forget where you come from, whereas the children and the man are looking forward to the future and praying for something better. We have arrived at our second stop on our tour of Dakar, and it is here, the Mosque of the Divinity. It's a building that was commissioned in the 70s after the French left and took 20 years to complete, and it's an interesting building because nobody was paid for the building of it. None of the workers were paid, everyone was a volunteer. When I look on the internet, I cannot find any real information about this, so whether people were volunteering for the love of Islam to be a part of the project or whether they were volunteering against their will, I'm really not sure. But unfortunately we cannot go in because the building itself doesn't allow non-Muslims in, but we can get pretty close to it and take a proper look. A few wild goats as well on the way. Oh. Nangadef. Comment ça va? It's got a beautiful whitewash finish and two towers that are looking directly over the Atlantic. Again, I think similarly to the Monument of the Renaissance, the position of it is quite important. The fact that it's looking out over the Atlantic and it's looking out over not just Dakar but the rest of West Africa serves to be a really important monument for this place. It's an extremely clean building as well, although there's nobody in there at the moment. We are 2 days after Ramadan was finished, so I'm not sure what the protocol is, but there's no one praying and it's about 3 PM in the day. So but yeah, you can see all the fishing boats. We are literally on the bank of the sea. We'll go take a proper look now. It's clearly a very important fishing port. You can see the guys are bringing the boat now. Probably been out for most of the day. And the Monument de Renaissance is just above this hill here. Islam itself has been in the Senegal since the 12th century, and when the French colonised in the 1700s or the 1600s, it got stronger because the French wanted, well, they gave positions of power to those who assimilated to the French culture and left behind the Senegalese one, and that just made the Sufi brotherhood in the villages a lot stronger. People looked for them for authority instead of the French. And it's still very prevalent now. It's not quite like the north of Africa, it's not as strong or as conservative as maybe Mauritania or Morocco, but the people definitely believe, and it's an important part of their day-to-day life. But I just want to make it clear that I'm not a historian. I'm just a man with a van with sporadic internet access, but this is where I've abandoned her while we've been doing our little tour, just here. And she's doing well. She's still in good shape. She still drives. But this is my new setup. I thought I'd show you before I leave. I've got a mosquito net and I hang this up in the spice drawer, and when I close the van it sort of brings it together. So I basically just sleep with it on top of me because at night the mosquitoes they're intense. But for now I'm gonna relax because the sun is setting and I'm gonna go out for the evening, I think. But I just want to say thank you to everyone who watched and for all the nice comments that I always get, and for all the people who've bought me coffees as well. They're really appreciated. And yeah, I don't know where we're going to go next, but maybe we'll leave Dakar because I've been here for a long time now. So as always, be kind to yourselves, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time.